Tatay-tatay dito. Ano nagawa?
Abot na ako, pati kayo. Pati kayo doon. Ay, sir. Isa lang. Isa lang.
Birthday, mami. Welcome back,
Win. Tabi mo na.
Kaya maraming
Huwag ka magpapapasa.
hindi, diretso na yata.
Sir, dito muna po, sir. Dito muna, sir. Dito muna.
Welcome po, Tatay Digong!
Ito? Ay! Sige po, pag okay na po, upo na po tayo, tuloy-tuloy po tayo at makita natin ang ating pinagmamahal na Golden Wrestler, Rodrigo Duterte. Nandito po siya sa gabi na to to join with us. Paupuan na po natin si Tatay ko. Paupuan na po natin. May I request everybody to please.
PRRD to set the dogs of please go to your chairs. May we request everyone.
Balik na po tayo sa upuan natin
We are all leaders, officers here, please.
para magpatuloy na po tayo sa ating program.
Please go back to your chairs. May we request everyone to be seated. May we request everyone to be seated. Thank you.
Thank you po. Pwede pong umupo na po para makakain na rin si Tatay Digong. At magpatuloy na po. Baka mamaya kumanta pa si Tatay Digong sa atin. Upo na po tayo.
May I request everyone to go back to your chairs. Please be settled. Please sit down. Let us also acknowledge the presence of
Governor
Let us
Chavez
also
Singson.
acknowledge the presence of Governor Chavez Singson. Ayan. May we request everyone.
At dito ang
We
SPG.
have also here
The Mr.
Senator
Malasakit himself.
Go.
Senator Bongo.
Ang ating malasakit man.
Yes.
Senator Bongo.
Senator, welcome po sa gitna ng mga nagmamahal sa ating Pangulo.
Tulitan na tataranta.
Pati kami natataranta. ka dito.
May we request everyone to please go back to your chairs. May we request that security of Tatay Digong to please let everyone go back to their chairs.
SPG! SPG!
Senator, tayo naman.
SPG! Tayo naman, kaway naman. Senator, yun o.
Siyempre, let us also acknowledge the presence of Governor Chavit Singson.
Alright!
Ano po, Governor? Okay?
Okay, so tuloy na siguro tayo sa
Pastor,
program
tuloy na po
natin.
tayo. Please go back to your chairs.
Opo,
Ang
tuloy na po
nakantayo, kayo po makakantayin namin. And we mean it. Okay?
May program pa po tayo, so kung pwede po, baba na po tayo para formally po marinig natin mismo ang ating pong panahon pandangal.
May we request the security.
Balik na po tayo sa program natin. And at this juncture, malapit na po natin marinig ang ating punong pandangal. At formally po siya introduce. But before the formal introduction, Tatay Digong, meron pong isang poem na babasahin. Paki-off na po yung sounds. Okay. So, Tatay, this is a tribute to you. Let me read the poem written by me. Missing President Duterte. In a troubled land, once plagued by strife, amidst the chaos emerged a leader's life. President Duterte, his name renowned, a time of transformation his country found. Once distant dreams of peace and order, now tangible thanks to his fervent ardor. Criminals halted, their actions ceased as their uniformed counterparts decreased. Greed-filled bureaucrats, their eyes ablaze, so their desires tempered to everyone's amaze. For the greater good, they set aside their avarice, curb, interest, unified. Ordinary Filipinos, their faith restored, in a government strong and fully assured. With hope ablaze, they stood as one, believing in progress, their aspirations begun. Corruption, the plague that plagued the land, mitigated drastically by Duterte's firm hand. No solace for the corrupt, their deeds unfurled, exposed to justice, their misdeeds curtailed. Police power harnessed, a force for good, communities safe as every neighborhood should. Lawbreakers trembled, fear in their hearts, as justice's might tore their worlds apart. Tax avoiders and fixers met their fate. Government's grip tightened, sealing their state. Accountability demanded, fairness regained. A system more just, where all were sustained. Build, build, build. A vision of grand scale, boosting confidence, inviting progress to prevail. With Duterte's dedication, foresight bright, the nation's future bathed in hopeful light. Foreign policy independent, respect restored, admiration from the international accord. A sovereign nation standing tall and proud, forging alliances, diplomacy endowed. Media, a pillar of democracy's reign, embracing responsible journalism, truth to attain, accountability embraced, veracity as key, fake news dismantled as informed society. Smugglers exposed, their names unveiled, no shadows to hide, their deeds curtailed. Powerful players entangled in lawless ways, unmasked, justice found them, ending their malaise. Filipino felt safe, secured, and protected. Their fears usaged as threats deflected. Their voices echoed through their leader's tone, empowering the marginalized no longer alone. Simplicity amidst power, a lesson defined, a leader humbled with kindness intertwined, condemning the devils of a tainted past, a righteous contrast, public spectacle to last. Self-respect and dignity, it's Filipino found, no longer oppressed, their spirits unbound. For the first time, fear gripped criminals' hearts, justice's testament, its vital parts. A peace process genuine, not just a show, saved from political maneuvering's blow. Minorities granted genuine recognition, their struggles acknowledged, rights in position. Oligarchs face the might of government's reign.
President, Tatay Digong, pasensya na ho, wala na ho akong boses. To the distinguished guests in the presidential table and all my co-DDS, a pleasant good evening. I think the poem that was composed by Doc Edwin Monares says it all. Everything that was the legacy and everything that our dear President has done for the country, nasabi na ho lahat ni Doc, and he composed po that poem for President Duterte. So, but I'm here to introduce po Tatay Digong to give us an inspirational message. So, I'll just give the highlights po. Okay, my appreciation and due respect to the best president of the Philippines that we've ever had. To this date, his legacy as an effective chief, executive, and president lingers on. The war in criminality, specifically against drugs, drug lords, drug offenders, are praised even by other countries. He is known as the only president who restored peace and order in our country. The economy is stable, no runaway inflation rate, even at the time of the pandemic. The pandemic did not bother at all his good government agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, my privilege to introduce our dear, beloved living hero. Very well loved at mahal na mahal po natin lahat ng mga masa at lahat ng mahirap. President Tatay Digong Duterte.
Maraming salamat. Make yourself.
Have a seat, please.
I'd like to begin by acknowledging the person who made me president. The hearts Duterte supporters, the Last Chance DDS TFC led by Tucci Villar. Ma'am, maraming salamat. Officials and members of the parallel support groups. Mayor Rodrigo Duterte, MRRD, Partido Federal, Babangong Movement, Kilusang Pagbabagong Movement, Senator Bongo, former cabinet secretaries led by Attorney Salvador Medaldia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Meron pa akong pagdagdag, yung mga utangan ko ng utang na loob. Kayong lahat, I'd like to also mention Mr. Ramon Han, who until now remains to be supported. Alam mo, I've always been searching since I stepped down as president. I have been searching the standard to which I can measure myself of is success or failure. Alam mo, ito totoo, hindi ako nagdadrama. Just before you enter my subdivision, there's a karinderya in the corner. Minsan umaga na ako umuwi. So, I took time to stop and had breakfast with my security people. At kumakain ako, yung naman ang lumalabas sa subdivision, naglalakad. So, nagbabate ko na. May isang truck na punong-puno ng trabahante. Nagbate sa akin, so nag-slow down sila. Ganon ako sa tao. Nung slow down ako sa tao, sabi ko, nag-seniors ako, kahit. Alam mo, nagbabaan sila. At pumasok. So na yung karinderya na puno, maliit lang eh. Makikita ninyo yan pag pumunta rin ako. So, kumakain kami. Sabi ko, mamili na. Karinderya eh. Mamili kayo maski ilang ulam gusto ninyo. I was talking to them, the owner, mayari. Alam mo, Mayor, kasi kumain talaga ng gusto. Sabi niya yung laborer, average laborer na mga construction. Dito sila. Tayo yung subdivision. Hindi naman siguro totoo o baka there's an average there. Sabi niya, itong mga tao na ito, Mayor, umaalis ng bahayan, kape lang, with an empty stomach. At kung may baon sila, yun ang lunchtime nila. Minsan, gulay lang, nakikita niya, tapos naghingi ng sabaw na. So, pulis kasi may-ari ng Rendera, yung asawa yung kausap. Sabi sa tingin ko sa mga, ano ang nagbago sa panahon ko? Ano yung kahapon? Kasi ang Davao ngayon, sa awa ng Diyos, sa develop by let's mahaba talaga ang development. Mabilis. And to think that when I started as mayor, magulo ang Davao noon. It was a very troubled land. And yung killings ng mga sparrow units, doon nag-umpisa sa Davao. Ayun si Gerald Peña, who was there. Every day, nawawalaan siya ng, kami, either police o sundalo, on the average, 2, isang 3, 4. So it was a troubled land, and it's really been crazy to be there. Lahat na yung may pera, umaalis. Except yung sila mga rendo, kasi yung ano nila nakatutok doon sa lupa eh. Di Ninita Plantation. At saka yung may ano. Pero yung iba na isang timo nito. Davao was almost back to a laid back situation. So I was the prosecutor. At yan ang misteryo talaga. You know, hanggang ngayon, I still could not fathom why I became. It's still a mystery to me hanggang ngayon. Hanggang ngayon, hindi ko talaga I was a mayor of small city down south. So si General Peña started as the 41st PC company attached to the city force. Constabulary yan. Until it was converted into the INP, DCINP, then eventually the Philippine National Police. Ang gulo ng Davao noon at naghalo na yung mga criminal took advantage of this situation. Kaya it will drive you crazy really just to maintain order. Hindi mo kaya sabihin sa mga tao na kindly, just behave, ayaw magulo. Hindi mo madala ang criminal ng gano'n. It is stupid statement kung sabihin mo na. Lalo na coming from the human rights. Kaya masaksang bunganga ko sa lahat. Even the ICC. I never noon pa, right at the beginning, whether they would succeed to prosecute me or kill me or hang me, and even ito human rights, sinishit ko talaga sila. Nung nag-mayor ako, sinabi ko, I have to do something. Dito ako lumaki. I was at born in Davao. But we went there 1949, 1950, 4-5 years ago. Hanggang it was a rural thing that blossomed into a city in the late 50s, 60s, and well, my father became governor of the Davao province, yung capital, Davao City. Ang provincial fiscal noon, tatay ni Bingbong, who eventually became a justice of the Supreme Court, an associate general. Yun ang history. Maganda ang buhay namin doon. From a rural area to becoming a city. Nung inabot ng martial law, medyo magulo. Well, of course, martial law was really, kung tignan mo, it was not an altogether a very good environment. So, nung nag-mayor ako, ang gulo kasi talaga ng Davao. Sinabi ko, I will try to make a city that is comfortable to everybody. I never make any promises. Yan ang talagang iniiwasan ko yan, big words. Kung sinabi ko, in the process, I want the kidnappers. Davao City yung junction eh. Dampot dito ng incheck, dampot doon. Imagine in the downtown city sa Uyangkuri, may dalawang bata na kuha ng Betamax noon, kinidnap. Anak ka. So I was a prosecutor. Talagang I was knowing, galit na ako ng galit na galit. And I was a hardliner sa criminals. Wala akong reduced penalty na from homicide. Wala yan sa akin. Kung ano yung nakademanda sa iyo, yun na yun. No arrangement about going for a lesser offense with lesser penalty. Wala, hindi ako naniwala ng gano'n. Talagang hardliner ako. At maswerte ako. At that time, she was just a lieutenant. Ako naman started as a prosecutor. By the time I was mayor, I think she was major already. But in and out, he was sometimes assigned to other places. Philippine Constabulary yan sila. Sinabi ko sa Davao, umalis kayo dito sa Davao. Kayong mga drugista, kayong mga hold-upper, kayong mga putang ina. Sabi ko, kasi pag hindi, papatayin. So yun ang doctor si EQ, and ito para si General Bautista, he was also assigned there. Yung dalawang generals na yan. Ngayon talaga sabi ko, yun ang Q sa kanila. So nung mayor ako, sabi ng human rights, pati ng ICC, tama sila. Pinatay ko talaga ang mga putang inang yun. So, ayan si Sid was I think is 61st ba yung company mo? Sa Davao? 70-30 kasi si Sid. Ano yung... Oh, but before that, 43 first PCA company. Nandiyan niya sa tawag namin barracks. Lahat na may taga-Davao, yung police ground dyan, tawag namin barracks. Hanggang yun, tawag namin barracks. Third generation ang second. Ang third generation, barracks pa rin ang tawag nila. So, ayun, ginawa kong... And I coasted along for 23 years as mayor. Alam mo, minsan ang buhay, hindi mo talaga sa Bisaya pa, ang magsalita kami, hindi mo talaga may spelling ang buhay. Nandiyan man si Sid, nandiyan man si John Bautista. Basta bigla na lang akong tinutuboy. They were posting me as a candidate for presidency. Ang una ko talagang sinabi, ulol. Do not make, huwag niyo ako gawin king boy. Hindi ka talagang presidente. Ito naman si Sal, met him when I was a prosecutor. Kaibigan kami. But itong mama na ito, from time to time, was writing about, he foretold me that one day this man will become president of the Republic of the Philippines. As early as, wala pa mayor pa ako. Kasi naging mayor ako 1988. Hanggang nagpresidente ako, wala akong talo. So, somewhere there, that time, nagkilala kami, abogado babalik na ng babalik. So, every time may gusto Davao, kikita kami, dinner, nasusulat siya ng sulat na ito. Ano mo, kaklayan mo yung sa, may kulong ito siya. Sinabi talaga niya, mga as early as late 10 years before ako naging presidente. Sabi niya, ito ang magiging presidente. It's a gift of prophecy or just pure imagination ni Sal. But naging totoo. Sa buhay, even if this country would go a spasm. Itong mga to, wala akong galit sa mayaman. Wala akong pero I am bitter about how they control nung kakakampanya ako, sabi ko, corruption, dito lang yan sa customs, BIR, wala yan. Doon sa taas ang may hawak namin. And true enough, the use of water in this city was perfected in Singapore. Anak ka ng, doon ako pumutok talaga. na kung malugi sila dito, itong dalawa, oligarch, putang ina, magbabayad pa tayo. Kaya nung sa Malacanang kami, nung napasa ko, cabinet meeting, nandiyan sila, ay, si Bit Aguirre. Putang ina talaga, uminit yung ulo ko. Sabi ko, sobra na to. Pero mo, paggawa sila ng kontrata doon sa Singapore, not in the Philippines. Tapos ito yung mga tax exempt, tapos lahat dito, malugi sila, tayo pa ang magbayad kung putang ina ninyo. Let's check kayo. Kaya kinabukasan, pumunta doon, minura ko na sila. Sabihin nila na, bastos ako, hindi ako gentleman. Putang ina mo. Wala. Nag-aral ako ng San Beda, wala namang gentleman's course doon. Pero tinuro, pare doon. Bakit ako? Bakit pigilan ko sarili kong galit ako? Hindi naman ako, just because you want to be refined. Hindi ako ganun eh. Small town lang mayor nga ako. Kaya nga nagtataka ako bakit ako naging president. Ayun si Ramon. Yan sila pinagtatanong ko yan sa cabinet. Saan? Bakit ako naging president? Hindi ko talaga alam. Basta lang gumana yun, ang gumana, Chavit, ako doon, sabi niya, sige, berahin mo. Tulungan kita. So, one of the early, the governorship, sige, tuloy mo na. Diretsuhin na natin ito. So ngayon nga, nung presidente ako, hindi na ako makano because I would not be labeled the things that I have done. Kasi may pa ako na ginawa ko ito. Basta ako, just simple governance. Pero sabihin ninyo na, nandyan man yung kami lahat, yung sabi yung corruption. Lalo na ito, niwarningan ko talaga ito. Tanungin mo yan sila, buhay man sila ngayon, nandito ngayon. Sinabi ko talaga sa kunting, at mayroon talaga. I think the first was just about 4 months pa lang kami. Ito naman kasi, bumili ng fire truck. Magbili siya ng fire truck sa Austria. Tapos, sabi ko sa nila, walang munang lalabas ng bayan. I mean, do not go into the junket thing because alam ng tao, walang silbi. Hindi mo maloko itong Pilipino eh. Akala mo lang kunwari. Pero, every time na nababasa nila ito na junket, ang average Pilipino nasusuka. Gustong sumuka yan. Mabasa na. Puto. Every time na you fire kagaya kami rin every time kasi it bursts a firearm, you lose a little of your hearing progressively all throughout the silang mga military men, hindi masyado maganda yung nila. Not their fault. Nagtitraining din, they fire so many thousands unprotected. Ngayon, bawal na. You have to have that hearing protection gear. Saka yung hindi kami dumaan ng gano'n eh. Lalo na yung sundalo. So yan, takbo ng buhay. Pero pasukat na ako ng hindi pa ako napalit. Ngayon pa. Bukas pa. Last week na ako may mga boses ngayon. Mayor, narinig ko ba ako? Mayor, hindi mo ko ba? Salamin. Mayor, narinig ko. Ano? Magbigay ako ng salita. Bakit puputang ina? Hindi ko na marinig eh. Yung pala noon sa ano, 27. Mayor, marinig mo kami. Mayor, marinig. Bunga nga na lang. Sabi mo, bakit ka napuputang ina? Ano bang problema mo? Hindi ko na marinig. Punta ako bukas doon sa dito. Eh, lahat naman gumagamit eh. Si Lee Kuan Yew. Hindi yung anak si itong ngayon, Prime Minister. Sa ASEAN meeting, karamihan may ano na. Ang una kong napansin si if given a chance, papasok na ko. Wala ka talaga. Trabaho ka doon. Ang problema ng Pilipinas ay papapel. Putang ina yan. Yung lahat ng problema ng munisipyo pati barangay na nandito yung dokumento. Tapos yun to read it. Kasi ako, abogado, maski na dumaan na nila bingbong, binabasa ko ulit. Just to be, well, in practice, not to be correct because it's actually correct. Or ano lang, as a matter of policy maybe. Kaya abot ka na sa is, matutulog ka, minsan breakfast na lang.
Place is not an accessory, but a symbol of position, skill, power, and authority. So, on behalf sa lahat ng PDD na nandito, magbibigay po kami ng necklace token sa inyo gawa ng 7 tribes of Bukidnon. Hindi lamang para sa inyo, kundi sa mga naging katuwang mo sa kabinete para ma-implement ang NTFL Act. So, we would like to request to come on stage. Unang-una na kasama na binigyan natin ng token, ang darna ng NTFL Act, si Yusek Lorraine Banoy, please come over here. Secretary Lopez, Sec Lopez, si Secretary Sid La Peña, si Secretary Salvador Tanelo, E.S. Medjaldea, and of course, ang SAP at Senador ng Bayan, si Senator Bongo. Please come over. Ayan, para kay PRRD. Ay, si Secretary Bautista pa pala.
Bon. Bon.
Ayan.
Hindi pa nakakain.